Hi everyone, Leah is back with another quick and easy project. Oh, I forgot what I have today for you. Maybe nothing. Enough. For all of you that haven't watched my previous video, I've made this album. It's actually 8x8 and it is made with Stamperia Voyages Fantastiques papers, and they have two paper pads. One is with 22 papers and the other one is with 10 papers. So I combined this album with both pads, and I promised you that the papers that are gonna be left from both pads, that I'm gonna make smaller version of the album, also quick and easy. And this one is right here, and it's 6x6, and I used all the papers that were left from both pads. I think maybe 1.5 papers were left from both pads, so you can actually create 2 of these albums with 32 papers. So that's very good. I will also put a link in a description for this album. I mean, for the video of this album. So it's gonna be in a description. Think, Leah, think. The link is gonna be in the description. Life of an artist can be very tough sometimes. Before I show you this album, I would like to tell you what will be coming next. 2-3 years ago, I created 2 albums with papers from PION design. This is a Swedish company that makes papers, and these papers are not available everywhere, like Graphic 45 or some other brands. And a lot of ladies were asking me where to get those papers, and I was also selling kits at that time, and they were all gone. Some ladies still wanted them. And now I finally got these papers that are already retired for some time, but I was lucky and I got them, and I will recreate or create completely new albums with these papers. And the papers are, you will see pictures here on the left or on the right side right now while I'm talking. First collection is called A Day in May, and the other one is Paris Flea Market. So you can see pictures of the papers, how they look. So this will be next. And then also the third kit is gonna be from the same company, but with Christmas papers, which will be available probably around maybe during summer or after the summer. And also with that papers, I also created years ago some projects, but because ladies wanted those papers so much, so now I'm gonna do something again, and they're gonna be available for you. If you would like to receive updates from what is happening with my projects, you can follow me on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook. I will be putting pictures of the projects in the making, and yeah, you can go there and follow me while I'm doing the projects. And now I'm ready to show you this beautiful album. This is so cute. It's like, look at that, for a little album, it cannot be cuter than it is. Let's start with the outside of the album first. On the front cover, I created this large chipboard frame, and I covered it with specialty paper. This paper is not from the collection. You will be left with one or 2 papers. You can use that paper if it's something that you like, or you can find some other paper from somewhere else just to match and these papers. And so here on the side you see papers, and then here in the middle of the frame is a tag, and here this tag is actually chipboard tag covered with a book cloth. If you don't have a book cloth, you can use cardstock or you can use fabric, so whatever you have. And here on the chipboard, I mean on the book cloth, is a tag from the paper, and you see this embellishment. Oh, and this embellishment I bought in Italy. I go to Italy like twice a year, and always at the time when there are craft fairs, and they have so many things, not just for scrapbooking, it's like for everything, and I buy a lot of lots of things there. So this here is from the craft fair that I went, and I bought this. Look, it's so beautiful. And here, this Eiffel Tower, I think it matches so well with the papers, because here in this collection you will see some images of Eiffel Tower, and it's so great. And here you see these two embellishments. They're from Prima. I think there's some from older, from like years back. I had them, but if you don't, you can. I believe you will find something at home if you are like me, like scrapbook junkie. So probably you have lots of things that you can find around the house and include them in your projects. So yeah, and here these two quotes. They're from Tim Holtz. Believe me, it's like a box full of quotes, and they're so beautiful quotes. You can use it anywhere, and if you have a chance at your local stores or online, just buy them, because you will see you will use them a lot. And and this two pieces, they're in white color, and then I used cracking, I think it's called a crackle medium, and I covered this both pieces with crackle medium, and then I went over with wax, brown wax, and the wax filled the lines inside, and then on the edges I went around the edges, like just here and there, with gold wax. Look, and this looks so beautiful and so vintage. And then the spine. And then the spine also, I here you can see I covered chipboard piece with this specialty paper, and then here is a smaller chipboard piece, also covered with the same book cloth that I used here on the front, you know, that it matches. And here you can see, this is also from Prima. All these embellishments up here that you see there from Prima, and they look so nice. Okay, that's all for the outside, and now I'm gonna take you to the inside. Look at that, isn't this beautiful? Look at these images. Ladies, you have to get these papers and make an album. You don't have to make the same as I did, but just make the album with these papers. You're gonna be so thrilled. And here it's front cover page. Look at that bicycle, isn't it gorgeous? And so here, you know, it's, you don't put anything, any pictures, anything on this side, just beautiful image of the bicycle, that's it. And here you open it, and then here you see this white cardstock. This is just represents where your photo is gonna go. And here on the other side is, look at this beautiful tag. You can use it for journaling, or you can use small. You can place small photo here, and both of these tags. I mean, this tag is attached on a paper. I mean, on a flap, and here from the inside is another tag. It's attached from the inside, and here you have, look at this, an part of the bicycle, and also you can journal here, or you can just place a very small photograph, and here on this side is just a space for a photograph. And then here on this side is like, look at this beautiful tag. It's attached on a flap, and then when you open this, I created here another larger tag with paper, and look how beautiful it looks when you close this flap. Then like just sides of the tag are peeking out, so it looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. And then here you have spaces for a photograph, and then this tag. I mean, there is a mat attached on a flap. and then you open it, and then look at this. It's very beautiful. It's like for a small album, it really looks cute, because sometimes it's so hard to combine all these tags and papers and pictures, you know, to incorporate everything into album to look nice and beautiful. Okay, so here on this page you have another flap. I mean, it's a flap, and then here is a pocket, and then here is a tag attached on a pocket, and look at this beautiful tag. And this quote is from the paper, so you're just gonna cut it out and place it on top of the mat, and this goes inside. Oh, and you can journal here, or you can just place your photograph. I know a lot of you ladies have problems attaching 3D objects to your albums, because over time they are coming off. And what I use for, I mean, mine are really attached, and also you don't see, like, you know, spaces between two or more objects. So what I use is bookbinder's glue, and I also put on places that holds two pieces together. I put heavy body gel, because heavy body gel is so strong, and I promise you your objects are not gonna come off. So that's what I am using. And then this flap opens, and then you have a mat that is attached to the inside, and here is another flap, and then you have, look, this beautiful spread of map papers, and you place your photos here. It will be so beautiful. And then here on this page you have, look at this beautiful man on a bicycle, and this opens, and then you have this double flap is attached on to this flap, and then here from the inside you have another mat, and here is a space for photograph. So remember, wherever you see white cardstock, this is gonna be your photo. Here it's not gonna be a photograph. I mean, it's not gonna be a cardstock. Your photograph goes here. And here on the other side, here's a pocket, and then you have a mat to place your photograph here, and space for journaling, or you can place your small photo if you want to. And then it closes, and look at this. It's so beautiful. And what's important, I like to coordinate each like 2 pages with the same papers. Like you can see, like the same papers are that are on this side are also on this flap, and it looks so much more beautiful. Because if you have like different papers on each side, then it's too much. It's just too much, especially if your papers are very busy with patterns. It's not gonna be beautiful. But if you have more like smaller images and smaller patterns, then it's okay. But like with this like larger prints, it's better to coordinate them. Okay, and here this page is like, look at this beautiful tag and clock, and you open it. Oh, and I think, no, not think, it is. Here you have a space. I did not hear it all the way down. You can tuck your photo behind it, or journaling, like some quotes or something, you can just tuck behind this. And look, if you open it, look, I'm shaking it, and it doesn't fall out. So you can use it this way, or you can just adhere it all the way down. So whatever you want. And here it opens, and you have, look at this paper, so beautiful. And then here you have double flap. Again, this is space for photograph. So you take this out. I mean, yeah, no, you're not gonna take it out, because I created this way that you can see where your photo goes. You're just gonna place your photo here, and then this flap will open on the side, and have you look at this beautiful spread. And again, photos here, and then you open again, and then you have photos here, and then this closes. Oh, and here I think these are like I think these are 4x6 pictures. These are a little bit smaller, so just because I know on a video you cannot see well, you cannot imagine how large pictures are going here. So these are like pretty large photographs that goes in here. Okay, so on this side it's larger tag. This one is I think 4x6, and then here you can place inside, you can place smaller photograph or write quotes or memories or whatever, and then this is attached onto a flap which opens, and here you have this beautiful paper with lines that you can journal, or you can just place photographs here. And the same on this side. This is smaller flap than this one, and then this opens, and this flap opens again here, and then you have, look at this beautiful space. And then yeah, when you create this flap, see, it doesn't overlap the hinge. I mean, this flap doesn't overlap the hinge of the of this one. So, and this closes and closes back. Okay, let's go on the next page, which is last page. And okay, here I created a mat with a pocket, and then in the pocket is another mat for journaling or photograph, and also here you can place photograph. And then here again, I didn't adhere it all the way down just for you to see, but here you will need to, this is like from Graphic 45. All of you that already have their cards, you know the size of the smaller cards. So now you can imagine how large this thing is. So you can tuck it, and you can see the whole thing goes in here, and you can close it. So you can tuck your photo behind it. I mean, between these two mats, or you can just adhere it all the way down. For to show you, I didn't adhere them down, but that you can see what you can do. So and then this flap opens, and here you have space for photograph, and then here's like a little tiny flap with tag that opens, and here you place like larger photograph, or you can also place like two smaller, and this closes. And then we came to the last page, which is inside cover page. And another beautiful tag in 4x6, or it's a little bit smaller than that, like approximately that size. Here, look at this beautiful map. And then here you can write quote, or you can place your photograph here, and then it opens and you have space for a photograph. And then here you have flap with a pocket. This mat it's like this is the right way, and then you just punch the corners out with your punch, or if you don't have a punch, you just cut them out with your scissors or craft knife. And then this opens, and then here you have, see, just two spaces for a photograph. Okay, ladies, so that's all for today. I hope you liked my album, and don't forget, lots of projects are coming, and keep coming back to my channel, or you can subscribe, or you can turn notifications on, and you will receive email when my next videos are gonna be uploaded. And until next time, goodbye.